So this is going to be a reading for my Leos. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at the next 72 hours for you, so March 12th until the 14th. And let's get into it. If you are new, make sure you do subscribe. And if you do want a personal session, check out the description box for that information. And if you're interested in also seeing daily horoscopes, or daily messages, inspirational messages, feel free to follow me on Instagram or my Twitter because I will be posting more of that on my social media. So that information will also be listed in my link tree. Click the link below. But let's see what's going on. What's the energy surrounding my Leos from March 12th through the 14th? One more shuffle. Okay. All right, so Leos from March 12th through the 14th. So overall energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Your current energy is the Four of Swords. The challenge is the Eight of Cups. Advice from your spirit guides is the Four of Cups. What you need to watch out for or be mindful of is the Ten of Swords. And then the outcome is the Chariot. Leos from March 12th through the 14th. And the card we have is Sovereignty. Interesting. All right, so first card we're going to discuss is the Seven of Pentacles, representing that overall energy. And this is you basically looking at everything that you've done up until this point and reevaluating, looking at what has been working for you, what hasn't been working for you, what has been a bad investment of time, and what has been a good investment of time. You may be realizing, you may be realizing that something that you invested a lot of time and effort and energy into, how do I put this into words? It's kind of like a plant, right? Whenever you water a plant, you plant a seed, you hope for it to grow and flourish. But sometimes along the way, there is little mishaps. We may water a plant a little too much. We may not water it enough. We may not give it enough sunlight, whatever it may be, and things may not necessarily work out. Some of you, that may have literally happened with a particular relationship where, you know, your intentions were good. You were trying to grow and evolve in this connection and you wanted it to be all of the things, but just along the way, there may have been some mishaps. And this is you having to either be more patient in terms of things getting better, or you, like I said, realizing that things are not getting better and having to make a decision about that. But nonetheless, this is you looking at everything that you've been doing up until this point. Now, when it comes to your current energy, we do have the Four of Swords. So this is the energy of you currently taking some time to really sit and think on some things, especially when it comes to your romantic life. Some of you may be taking a brief break from your person. Like you may have stopped talking to each other for a couple of days. It may not even be like a long break necessarily. Now, you guys may be taking this break. I don't think that it's I don't think that it's permanent though. Also, this break could be you kind of like contemplating on some ideas in terms of like financial ideas that you may want to embark on, and you may be kind of sitting on them for a little too long. So be careful of sitting on ideas for an extended amount of time and letting them basically pass you by in a sense. Now, what we have for the challenge, I do have the Eight of Cups. So the challenge may be walking away from a relationship that you've, again, invested a lot emotionally into, but just you may not feel like there's anything left there for you anymore. And the challenge may be walking away from that connection and just calling a spade, because since you invested so much into it, since you put so much effort into it, Leos, it's hard for you to just be like, okay, well, I did all of this, I put all this effort in, let me just walk away. Some of you are just staying out of comfortability, or just staying because you're hoping that one day things may just flip and get better again. Some of you, the obstacle is more of like your person possibly walking out on you and you not knowing what to do with that. But overall, with this Eight of Cups, the challenge is just walking away from something. This could even be a job. Some of you don't want to work at the job that you're at right now, but financially it's paying the bills. So for you to just randomly walk away without having another career lined up, or even an idea of what that other career would be, or even a sense of being sure of that career working out, it's hard for you to walk away completely. Now, the advice with the Four of Cups, this is you recognizing where you're not happy. What exactly is causing you to be unhappy in your love life? What exactly is causing you to be unhappy at your job? Is it because you know that you're working really hard and you're not getting paid your just due? Is it because you don't feel like you're being recognized for your hard work? There's a need for you to really ask yourself these questions so that you can actually fix the problem. Also, this is no longer accepting things that you don't want. Like if you know that you're not happy with somebody and they keep trying to come back into your life after you guys break up, why do you keep accepting this person back into your life? And if you keep taking them back in and you can honestly say you're not happy, then you really need to ask yourself, what are you doing? Are you just settling at this point, or is it like something that you're hoping will change about the situation? But what you need to watch out for with the Ten of Swords, this is a defeatist mindset. This is like counting yourself out before you even took action on something. Ten of Swords, this is allowing somebody to continuously betray you. Like if you know somebody is like a chronic cheater or a habitual cheater, stop accepting this person back into your life so that they can keep cheating on you over and over and over again. Ten of Swords, this is also you needing to understand that you guys have really reached an end point in terms of like going through negative experiences, going through this energy of feeling defeated. You guys have reached that point of like getting out of that cycle. So understand that that's something that you could put behind you as far as energy is concerned. You don't have to now carry the thought process of, you know, the universe is out to get me, or I'm never going to get out of my situation, because that's not true. But the outcome, we do have the Chariot. So there may be a Cancer of significance during this time frame that may come up. For others of you, if it's not a Cancer, this is you having a hyper focus on getting somewhere, focusing on what's to come, focusing on what's ahead of you. Now, with this Chariot card, it's interesting because one Sphinx is standing up and one is down. So there's a need for you to have a clear sense of direction, though, when it comes to getting somewhere in life or having forward movement. But nonetheless, this is really a positive card. The Chariot is a card of success, and it is the energy of like moving forward. So this is good. But okay, the last card I want to discuss, we have the Sovereignty card, and this is basically talking about you guys assuming more responsibility for your life. This is like you guys being forced to almost, especially when it comes to certain things that are getting out of hand. So there's going to be a need for you to assume responsibility for your life. And if it's not like assuming responsibility for your life that you may necessarily have an issue with, this is just you taking the driver's seat in terms of controlling the narrative in which your life is going in. So I'm going to stop right here. I hope that I put things in perspective for you for the next 72 hours. If you did enjoy, thumbs this video up. Make sure that you also subscribe. Check out the description also if you want a personal, and I will see you in the next one.